He wanted me to give him 1.3 million naira to pay for his hotel bill. Festus KEYAMO exposes Nigerian artist. He who lives in a glass house should not throw a stone, says an adage. This will also serve as a lesson to those who in one way or the other have benefited from the politicians to always bury their heads in shame and stop castigating them for their misdeeds because they may be affected or casted if their secrets are revealed. One of the popular old school Nigerian hip-hop artists, Idris Abdulkarim, has shot himself at the leg at what seems to be a secret between him and the current state Minister of Labour and Employment, Festus KEYAMO SAN. As surfaced on the internet, the minister used his Twitter page to narrate what transpired between him and the artist. This is as a result of the alleged new call-out made by the musician in his latest music titled Jaga Jaga Reloaded. According to the Honourable Minister, Idris Abdulkarim intentionally calls out the minister in his song where Festus KEYAMO said, "He done the chop with Kabalo." Festus KEYAMO reacted to this as a poor blackmail and decided to expose the musician of the favour he has been asking from him that he denied, and that is what made him to manufacture the blackmail. So in a way, both of them are wrong, and so Festus KEYAMO is also guilty for what Idris Abdulkarim said in his song, because if it wasn't true, he would not necessarily have to come with the extra stronger comeback to protect himself. So both are in the wrong here at the end of the day. So on his Twitter page, he actually came with a lot of receipts, which we cannot obviously go through, but number one receipt, as is titled on his page, says Idris Abdulkarim just released a song, Jaga Jaga Reloaded, where he waxed the following lyrics, where Festus KEYAMO said, "He done the chop with Kabalo." I laughed out loud and even danced to the rhythm too, but there's a small story behind this poor attempt at blackmail. Who said it was blackmail? So there's something that we do not know of, because he basically called you out. So why is it a blackmail? Is he asking for something? So yeah, the minister made it known that the musician, when he could not penetrate the system to get money he so desperately wanted, he quickly joined the opposition article and called Buhari a quote fraudster. Okay, and obviously he put chats up on the internet. It was a lot of chats. We're not going to go through that, but then obviously the chats were in summary, the chats basically show him begging for money, show him talking with other people. For example, it says he met with Malami and spoke to Amechi about my strategy, the Buhari Achievement Project. He was basically trying to romance Festus KEYAMO for, as shown, the money. So that's it. Obviously, it's very much, how would I use the words, very convincing, sycophantic, as one could say. So the minister concluded that Idris and his likes, who think being in government is tantamount to chopping the public funds, to have a rethink. So basically that's it. So Jubilee JJJ reacts and says, receipt. God of Nigeria will keep exposing the entire useless hungry bunch parading themselves as activists. The fact is, we don't even have to do anything by ourselves. By themselves, they will expose themselves, if that makes sense. So again, I don't think Nigerians even prompted anything. You romance with these people, you have your cliques with them, you will all expose yourself, and the truth will obviously come to light. So I guess this is sort of, good luck to Nigerians, because again, we didn't have to work for getting these kind of receipts. They're on the internet and they stay there forever. So we now know that, okay, fine. Even Justice KEYAMO, I forgot his name, KEYAMO person. Obviously we now know that if he wants to apply for anything, we'll not trust him. Even Idris Abdulkarim, he can't be trusted as well. Someone says it is rather disappointing that a SAN and a serving member of the current administration would stoop this low. You can do better. True. Again, it's like from a lyric, this man just came and brought out the whole history he had with KEYAMO. So that shows that the lyric struck his nerve, and there's something we don't know. But of course, they're exposing themselves. They're exposing how, they link with each other. How, they're just exposing each other. And I guess it's good news for Nigerians all over. Someone says, why do you want to delete them if it doesn't change the phone? I don't think that makes sense. Someone says, Oga, there's no small story to it. He stated the obvious: you and your paymasters are making Nigerians hopeless every day. Does that mean that the so-called activists make noises because they are shielded to eat from the national cake? Well, who can you trust? We have to be independent yet together in our thinking and the way we want to go about things. The fact just remains that they're exposing themselves. This has nothing to do with that. I mean, of course, by themselves, I says they expose themselves. So again, there's nothing else. What else is there? Somebody says, if you like, post his mom's sick bed and hotel room, doesn't matter. It is our money. He has the right to ask, and you have the right to your decision. Again, I don't think KEYAMO did himself any good here, because just that lyric shows Nigerians that it struck a nerve, and this man is feeling guilty in some ways, that he felt the need to overcompensate. As in, this man actually came with so many pictures. He was labeling the evidence, number 1, number 2, number 3, like in order. He really wanted to have a story, like an experience. I guess it's entertaining to distract us from what is actually going on. But again, the fact just remains they're exposing themselves, and that is it. And I'm happy that Nigerians don't have to work for this kind of exposition or whatever. Someone says, KM, I think you're too big for this. Be mature and let's talk things. Well, maturity is out of the window. Somebody says, KM wasn't part of the APC from creation, so it is not patronage. How did you get to where you are now? And Idris Abdul Karim just asked a question, and why does he feel the need to react? So again, he played himself, because now people are now coming for him, Festus KEYAMO, and are asking, so why you're an SAN, why are you acting immature, why? So again, he played himself, because his aim or intent would have been for everyone to turn against Idris Abdul Karim. But again, what Idris Abdul Karim said is in line with what Nigerians are asking, and whether Idris Abdul Karim is true or not, he asked the question that Nigerians wanted to know. Somebody says, I don't understand why Idris is wrong for seeking a favor. Sometimes when we are down, other times we're low. I guess they have history. So again, that blackmail and whatever, honestly, it's so counterproductive. We don't even need this kind of news. Again, this news is to decide. We'll just take it with a pinch of salt, obviously in consideration. So anyone that's related to, or if, like, let's say Idris Abdul Karim wants to come out and do something, or is being a hypocrite to just bring out the receipt, even just Festus KEYAMO as well. So yeah, what do you think in the comment section below about this, and don't forget to like and also subscribe.